You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature.
Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop. Excited to do another Will It Slime video. And today I have a strawberry McDonald's shake and a hot fudge sundae from McDonald's. And don't forget, this is not for eating, this is just for playing. So when I come back, I will get started. I'll have my slime powder and we will see if these slime. Alright, so this is a McDonald's strawberry milkshake. Let me get the lid off. I think I want to save the cherry and put that on top of the slime later. So let me take that out. Okay. I will move it over here. And then I was thinking I'd take the whipped cream out, but I'm just going to do it all right here. So let me scoop some in. Now it's been sitting in the freezer. Okay, so that's why it's like that consistency. So it's going to be cold. There's about a cup of stuff. All right, here we go. Let's put you back here. I don't need you there. Let me get my spoon back in here. Get this mixed up just a little. Okay, and then I'll put a tablespoon. All the people have said, add more sliming liquid. Well, if I do, the slime will eventually turn into a very hard consistency, almost like a putty. And then to the point where you can't even use it. Okay. That's going to be cold to the touch. There is 1 tablespoon. I'm not sensing any sliming. Let me keep mixing it. Alright, I think for this I will add more. Here we go. Yes, if I add too much, then I can't, in an hour, the slime is no longer slime. So, in the time I'm making the video, it might not look slimy enough, but it does change over time. Uh-oh, I'm feeling a consistency change here. Now we know milk slimes, and this is starting to have, yes, it sure is. It's gonna turn into a slime, all right. So remember, this is not for eating. This here is for eating because I have not mixed any slime in it. So you never want to eat anything that you're playing with. I'm going to put a third one in. Is this what everybody wants to see? Well, guess what? I'm going to listen to you. And what I might have to do is come back in a couple hours because this will... There, look at that. Now it's completely moving itself away from the edge of the cup, and it's cold, and I think I can actually turn it out now. There we go. That is so cool. Now I have a strawberry McDonald's milkshake slime. Now you would not be able to do that with milkshake. Look. Okay. Now I'll take some of this here as an example next to it. Watch. Here is the original milkshake. Okay. Look at that. It's all milkshakey, and you cannot play with it. This is very playable. Let me grab it now. Here we go. I will not be able to touch my camera anymore. Let me clear this out. Did you see this good enough? See, this is just milkshake. This is slime. Almost to a putty now because I put 3 tablespoons in. Everybody wanted to see it do that, so let me get this out of the way. Yes, I need to clean up my mess. Imagine that. All right. See, to me, this is not slime when I go to this level and I put the 3 in. It's more of a goop or a putty. But look at it, and it smells so good. Let me put my cherry on top. All right, so that's batch 1. Let me make another batch, and I'll show you the difference. So this time I will put just the 1 or 2, which I normally do. Okay, about the same amount. Okay. Maybe a little less, a little more in there. All right, now I will put just 1. Now I normally follow a little bit more of a recipe, but this time I'm not. So I'm putting in a full tablespoon of slime powder. So this is a little bit closer to the consistency of what I normally would play with. Because this, to me, has a little less of the sound. See, now it's a big lump. Okay? Alright, so I think I'm going to put just a little bit more in this. Another like a half a tablespoon. Okay, so this now is slimy, yet I can play with it. I might have to make some adjustments. It's still different than a milkshake. Remember when I put the milkshake on the table? This is still holding together, see? So this is what I normally play with, because this, when you put too much in, it's really hard to do anything with. This, on the other hand, when it picks up from the table, then I know I have something that's being held together. I mean, you can't pick up a McDonald's strawberry shake like this normally. Now this will eventually get a little bit harder than what you see here, and it will stiffen up and become closer to a putty. How is that? And it is absolutely freezing. My fingertips are freezing. So what I'm going to do is let this sit for a few minutes. They're like icicles. And I will come back after this warms up just a little. I can't even play with it. All right, I came back sooner than expected. I got some spatulas because it is still so cold. Now, I did want to tell you that normally I was putting in a teaspoon of powder. So see how that one set up real fast? I'm going to do another batch. And I'm going to do it like I normally would. So you see why I do it that way. So if you have a question as to, why doesn't he just add more sliming powder? Well, because it's not as fun to play with. Alright, so now I'm going to put a teaspoon. Let's see, there's a tablespoon. Half a tablespoon. A teaspoon. I think 2 teaspoons are what I would normally put in. But it's been different on other videos, so I don't have a exact way. And then what I'm going to do, I want this to be right. Add a little bit more in here, because I really want to play with it. There. Now I think we have a good mix. Okay. Now let me use this. Now you shouldn't be able to scoop a milkshake like that and be able to pick it up. Now this looks more like what I would play with. The other two, as you can see, have now don't give me much added playtime because I could squish them. They just, look how hard that is, okay? Way too much of the slime powder, a little bit less. Now this is squishy and playable, so still good. But this one here, with less slime, now I can do this. See, you can't do that with a milkshake, that's for sure. So, to me, this is slime, where it just moves real slow and you can squish things in it and play with it. Now, when I put my hands in it the first time, it was so cold, my fingertips were freezing. I had to actually run them under hot water. This is so cold. I'm guessing that the slime component maybe helped that along. But I do want to play this with my hands before I move on to the actual ice cream sundae. Ooh, I get the slime of sundae. Here, let's get this back in here. You need to be in here. There. So will a McDonald's milkshake strawberry flavored slime? Yeah, so that would indicate that the chocolate and the vanilla would also slime. I picked strawberry for a little color variance. Let's just see. Yes, it is absolutely freezing. Okay, then this one here. Let me just squish this one out a little bit. It's still cold, but look at how it sticks. And then I could pull it right off my hand. Look at that. Come on, that is crazy. Let me squish it up here. Now look. Cool. Alright, what I think I'm going to do is set these off to the side. I'll move this back to its little bowl so it cools down a little bit more. See how nice this is? I will say it smells good. But remember, do not eat it. This is not for eating. This is for playing. Please. Okay. Let me clean this up a little bit more. We'll come back. I'll leave my 3 off to the side now that you've seen them. And then I'll come back and we'll do the sundae. Alright, so we know that the milkshake slime's great, no matter what the consistency of slime is. Let's do the chocolate sundae. And these are cold, so I'm going to have to come back and revisit these a little bit later. Maybe let them sit a little bit. I'm not measuring like I normally do. And then 1 teaspoon of the powder. And let's see what we get with this. The other one I did 2 teaspoons. I did one with 1 tablespoon. Let's see how the chocolate and everything mixes in there. And you'll kind of know when it sticks more than it really should stick, right? If we look at that and then look at this, we can tell. Okay, so this, no sticking at all. This has little trails now that are hanging on. But I still need to add 1 more teaspoon of my powder. Here we go. Alright. Now if I wanted to, I could probably change the consistency of those other ones. But now I think, let's just see. If I let this sit for an hour, it would definitely show more of a change. Just because I'm trying to mix it and make it here, it doesn't happen as quickly. Let's see. I would say it's, well, somewhat of a slime. Let's pour it out. I won't know till I try to pick it up or move it around, and it's cold. So let me get my spatula here. And we'll see. It's still got a little strawberry on it. I cleaned it off, but all right, here we go. If it picks up, I think it's not melting and it's not turning into, yep, I think we have slime. All right, let me get my hands in there. There's only one way to find out. Yep, that is cool. And it's colder than the other one. My fingertips. So hot chocolate sauce or just chocolate sauce and ice cream will slime. Now, some of you think this isn't slimy enough or not the right consistency, but for playing and squishing, that's actually pretty good. All right, I think that works. I want to do this now. Now that we've tested different amounts, look at that. This here is as hard. It's like rubber now. So now you can see why I can't necessarily add too much. This here is squishy, but you don't get a lot of, action with it. This one here, now, is a perfect consistency slime. Look at that. To me. Maybe even too much, but let's do this. Let's get these out. We know these aren't going to do much. Let's get this strawberry shake. See, I like that consistency. And then let's get this chocolate sundae, which hasn't sat long. See, this one sat, so it's kind of... Where's my cherry? I broke up my cherry. Here we go. Let's mix the two now. I think I want to change my lighting just a little. I can do it with my knuckle. Alright, so I adjusted the lighting and I tilted the camera just a little so we get a better perspective here of this close-up. Alright, so I would say McDonald's products, as far as these two, slime. I think it's time I get a food product in here, like a sandwich or something. So maybe next time, let me know. What do you want to see? Wendy's, McDonald's, burger, something? Burger King? Let me know in the comments. Actually, I'll take a poll on this one. I'll let you decide the next slime. So I'm going to continue to play and say this was a success. And now you've seen it in different consistencies. Here, I'll bring in this one here. Hope you enjoyed the video. I will continue to play a little bit. And I'll tell you something. I was cleaning up by spraying Windex down, and it got into some of the slime. And it became Windex slime. Believe it or not. Not that you'd ever want to clean with Windex slime. So thanks for watching and supporting the videos. And for those of you that enjoy the slime, the sounds it makes, the rest of this is for you. So I will be quiet now. Later, everybody. If you stuck around to this part of the video, you'll realize I forgot my chopped peanuts when I was playing with my slime. So I thought I would just add them to the top and show you what it looks like now. After I cleaned it up and after I put them back in this shake cup. Look at that. Alright, so there is my McDonald's Milkshake Sundae slime. And again, thanks for watching and supporting Lucky Penny Shop. Later! If you're looking for the item you just saw in the video, click here. Watch more videos by clicking here. Don't forget to share on social media and give a thumbs up.
Hey, LPS-Dave.
What's up, Butch?
Make sure they don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah, please click here to subscribe to Lucky Penny Shop. And always remember, when you see a lucky penny,
Pick it up.
thanks for watching.